And there we are, we're live. So just bear me 1 second. Let me just adjust this this microphone just a tad. Right, there we go, and we're live. Just going to invite in a few friends. Bear with me a few moments while we just invite a few friends and welcome to this live today. Bear with me 1 second. Just inviting in a couple of people. One moment. Just inviting in a few people to come on. Just bear with me 1 second. There we go. Just inviting a few people in. So, and we're away. So listen, thank you for joining. So I just wanted to share some updates. Hey everybody, how you doing? Hey Heidi Torres, thanks for joining. Uma, how you doing, brother? Congratulations on the weight loss. Keep it up. So look, I wanted to come online just very quickly and prompt you today just to give you a quick update about the world is smaller than you think. Now, you've been listening to some of my shows and some of my recent broadcasts. I've been talking about business twinning and the world is smaller than you think, and how you can indeed connect your business globally, how you can connect your business and yourself around the world. We've just been joined by Tim Burt from Tim Burt Media, who we've got an interview with next Tuesday at 7 p.m. UK BST time. So let me just give you a quick update, and I'm really stoked. So it's going to be quite a quick broadcast, but I just wanted to bring it up to speed. So a little while ago, I had this idea of bringing businesses together around the world and how we can connect globally. Hey, Jerry Cheshire, how you doing? Jerry, the bed specialist. Jerry, how you doing? Post a link in the comment box about your company, Jerry. Introduce yourself, please. Let everybody know what you do. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited because I had this idea and vision about twinning the USA and the UK and working with St. Louis and Essex in the UK. And then yesterday I was on stage at the Whitman Business Show, courtesy of Daniel Cook, a friend of mine from Whittam. And hey, Sean Moroney has joined us as well. So I was on stage yesterday talking about the world is smaller than you think. And it was a really great broadcast. Sean's flying hearts across the screen. I love you too, Sean. Sean is founder of Teams of America and the Beastie Revolution. Sean is in Missouri in the US. Jerry Cheshire owns a bed retail company. Really great guy. He's in Surrey, I believe. Tim Burt is in Missouri in America, and Tim is an advertising specialist. Umar Hussain owns Happy Cabs in Chelmsford in Essex. Amazing people are online right now. Petrus Nell has just joined us from South Africa. So Petrus, hi, how you doing? How's it been going? So right, we're talking about the world is smaller than you think, and I've got 10 things to share with you very quickly. And Melanie Grobbelaar has joined. Hi Mel, don't be afraid to introduce yourself in the thread. So I was on stage yesterday at the Whitman Business Show, and I was talking to the audience about the world is smaller than you think. Now, I could have gone on stage and spoken about one of my inspiring speeches, lifting people up, motivating people, getting your bum out of your seat, taking action, find the strength within, and this kind of stuff. But I didn't. I chose to go down the route of having a broadcast that was based on the world is smaller than you think. Wendy Snedden has joined us as well. Wendy is a really fantastic HR generalist and specialist. She's appearing at Make the News in London on the 18th. Is it October, Wendy? Looking forward to that one. Valerie Lacey has just joined us. Hi, Val, fresh back from Marbella. Lovely tan, Val, by the way, former CEO of Amstrad, Val Lacey. So I was on stage and I was delivering this speech about the world is smaller than you think. And initially, and I know this from anything that's outside of people's comfort zones, you're going to get a very, low engagement and low understanding. So I could have gone on stage and done this motivational thing and pumped people up, but I didn't want to do. Hi, Wendy, good afternoon. Introduce yourself, everybody. Joey Masafi has just joined us, a fantastic black cab driver in London. Joey, how you doing? Thanks for joining the previous broadcast on Uber. By the way, we're doing one this weekend on Sunday, an update on Uber with Umar saying with this pending decision that's due out. So we'd love you to join that. And Ranjit Shearer, thank you for joining. So the world is smaller than you think. Why would you want to connect yourself with the world? Why would you want to connect your business? Now, when I went on stage and I started speaking, I've got these blank faces looking back at me. And these blank faces are looking back and they're going like this. And they're looking at me. And I said to the audience, now look, you've got to understand, I could have come on stage today and I could have done something that was really inspiring, uplifting, as I normally do. But everything that is new to somebody that's outside their comfort zone, it takes some time to build, right? You guys know this, because whenever you do something new, it's kind of met with a frosty reception, a little bit of uncertainty, and where's this guy going with this, and how can it, benefit me, and how can I take it forward? So I spoke on stage and I said, look, you only need 1 or 2 people to see the idea and to understand that the world is smaller than you think, that actually you can connect your business globally, that actually you can reach out to the world and broadcast to the world about you and your business and services. But the point being is, and what they're thinking in their minds is this: why should I do that? What's in it for me? The old Wi-Fi situation, yeah? So what's in it for me? What am I going to get from it? How's it going to benefit me? And here's the thing. there are 10 things I come up with. I wrote an article this morning, and this is, again, the world is smaller than you think. So I was introduced by Jesse Kay when I started broadcasting in New Jersey, in New York. Jesse owns a company called 20s Under 20s. He introduced me to the amazing Sean Mulrooney. Sean Mulrooney is the founder of Teens of America and the Obesity Revolution. He is my brother from Missouri. Sean, I'm going to be coming out there soon to Missouri. We're going to be having a live hug, brother, right? Golden Khan has just joined us. Thank you very much for joining. And then Sean introduced me to Scott Reagan, to Tim Burt, and things started flowing. Scott Reagan come across the UK a little while ago. He introduced me to a guy called Gerard O'Donovan, who owns Noble Manhattan Coaching Group, which coincidentally, I've been in London this morning having a meeting with him, and really fantastic stuff. So the world is smaller than you think. So by reaching out, by broadcasting, by connecting and promoting your business, you can connect on a global scale. You can also start to put your message out there to the world that the world is really small. It's like a tennis ball. It's not the big world. It's like a tennis ball. I haven't got a tennis ball with me. I wish I did have. But the world is smaller than you think. But here's the 10 things. I'm getting so excited. I'm knocking my microphone and everything. Marissa Salvatore, hey, how you doing? Jerry McKinney, thanks for joining. Guys, please interact, share some information about your business in the threads. So here's the 10 things about the world is smaller than you think. And if you're just joining, thank you. I was on stage yesterday. I did a speech about the world is smaller than you think. And just 2 people out of the audience come forward to say to me, you know, Brad, can you talk to me about this world is smaller than you think thing and how can it benefit me? Which is all you need. Here's the 10 things, right? So in an article I wrote this morning, which is going into the International Coaching News magazine in December, courtesy of Gerard O'Donovan and courtesy of Scott Reagan, again for introducing me to Gerard, then I wrote this article, but it was off the back of yesterday's speech and off the back of everything I've been doing. Tim Burt is in the house too. Sean Moroney saying, yeah, I know, Tim's online. Tim is the master creator of advertising, and he's created over 30,000 adverts. We've got a live interview with Tim Burt next Tuesday on my timeline at 7 p.m. So do tune in. Oh, and by the way, coincidentally, I've got so much to say and so little time. Live interview this evening at 5 p.m. With Aditya Basvar from India. He's an 18-year-old guy. Sean, you've got to tune into this one. This young guy is one of the most inspirational teen broadcasters, authors, publishers, speakers, trainers that you could possibly believe. It's awesome. It's going to be a sharp interview. So please join us tonight at 5 p.m. Go onto my timeline as you are now. Look at the notification and please do join us. Open your mind for the world. Here's the 10 things. Serpa Handy Salo, thank you for joining. And Jake Turner Coombs, God bless you, brother. Thank you for joining. So here's the thing. Here's the 10 reasons why, if you're a business owner, you might want to start broadcasting. You might want to start thinking about the world is smaller than you think. Now, here we go. Now, the article's coming out in December. You can watch some of the stuff that I'm doing, but I'm connecting with the world right now, and I'm doing it, and I'm proving to everybody that reaching out to the world is possible. Facebook Live, what amazing thing you can do to broadcast and speak to people right now around the world. I wish I had this technology 10 years ago when I was editor and publisher of an international business magazine. I did have this technology. I wish I did, but the good news is we've got it now. So you have a voice. 10 things. Here we go. Why the world is smaller than you think and how it can help you to move your business forward. Number 1, and open up your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Open up your mind. Forget about the rejection and the neg ferret that's on your shoulder. I called it the devil and the angel. Listen to the angel, because the devil is saying, oh, don't do it, you can't do it. Or you can't speak online. Why would you connect out globally? Or what's it going to do for you? It's not worth it. Whereas the angel's going to say, listen. Listen with an open mind. Listen to what this fella's saying, because he's doing it and he's trying to help you to move yourself forward. And I want to help you. I want people to engage. I want you to reach out to the world, and I want you to not be afraid, because I know there is such an abundance of beautiful fruit waiting for you. And the point being is, you don't even know yet truly what that is. So here's the 10 things. Number 1, if you reach out and start broadcasting to the world and start sharing the world, even if your business is a local business only, 1, it could mean increased revenue to you. Number 2, it could mean and will mean a greater number of global connections. And where that goes, bear with me. Number 3, discuss your business with other business owners in similar businesses from different parts of the world. Absolutely. Why not? Number 4, to open an exit route potentially for your business. Number 5, to increase your advertising potential and your business reach. Number 6, to develop yourself and your understanding of business and life in different parts of the world. Remember, the world isn't this big. It's like a tennis ball. It's like this thing here. That's really how big the world is. If I do that, you're going to get vibrations down the line. That's how big the world is. It isn't that big, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7, to share your passion and purpose with a global audience. Number 8, to collaborate with another country. Number 9, to become part of a group of global directors, sharing, collaborating, and helping each other to grow. Now 10, and this is the most biggest one that you're going to get today. It's 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now. And I'm going to say that again, number 10. It's 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now. If you watch some of my live broadcasts, and remember, the number 10 is the most important one. It's the one that you've got to understand. It's the unknown. It's like Star Trek going off on a 5-year mission into the unknown to explore new worlds, right? Star Trek. Da, 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 da. The Voyager Enterprise and Captain James T. Kirk. Yeah, come on, Spocky. We need more power, Scotty. Right, so this is like Star Trek. You're going off into the unknown. But if you think about Star Trek, all the missions, all the things they do, where they go, what they experience, what they feel, the different races, religions, and different aliens they come across, right? It's waiting for you out there in this world. But it isn't off planet. It isn't aliens. It isn't anything apart from connecting you and your business and where you're going. It's about developing you, opening yourself up to a world of possibilities. Number 10 is the 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now. But I promise you, if you start this journey, if you start to move forward, if you start to, share your love, your gift, your business with the world, if you become the brand behind your business, people are going to start getting attracted to you in ways that you can't quite imagine just yet. And if you are operating at a global scale already, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So how can you move it forward? I'm so pleased because this week I've had a guy called Mark Anastasia from New York connect with me. So Bradley, I'd love to interview you. He's a New York best-selling author, laptop millionaire. I had a guy from Tennessee reach out to me who's now interviewing me tomorrow afternoon on a 15 Minutes of Fame. Okay, I've met a guy today through Scott Reagan recommended me in London at Waterloo at the Union Jack Club. Gerard O'Donovan, an amazing guy. Things are starting to happen all over the world. Because I've reached out to say I want to be globally connected. It's a small place. We can coach and discuss business right now online. In fact, we can become more personal. We can jump into a Zoom call, zoom.com, and we can go live together straight away, personal, right now, and have a chat. It doesn't matter where you are around the world. You can be interviewing people from different countries online as part of your business and what you're doing. And yesterday in the audience, when I spoke at the Witten Business Show, there was a lady that had a recruitment company. Well, I'm thinking recruitment company, why can't you connect with somebody globally? Hi, Jonathan Chase. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Why can't you connect with a company that's in recruitment in the States? Why can't you open up your mind to global connectivity? Because jobs can be positioned all over the world. United States back to the UK, UK back to the US, and in fact, all around the world, right? And I'll tell you a quick story. I met a guy a few years ago and he owns an undertaking business. Now, an undertaking business, you think to yourself, well, they're very reserved. They embalm people and they prepare them for the funeral. They prepare them, close them after all sorts of accidents and natural deaths, and they make them look as best as they can by embalming and dressing them. And they've got a funeral business. This guy was contacted by a company in America because he'd advertised to reach a potential global scale, and they ended up buying his 3 branches in the UK to add to their global position as undertakers. So the point being is, hi Andrew Cole, thanks for joining. You're never going to know how your business could benefit by potentially reaching a global audience. One, you're going to develop yourself. I'm going to go back through the 10 reasons why you should consider this. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Behind every business, there's a story. Behind every business, there's a business owner, and a business owner's got a story. I love this because I want to know your story. I want to know your background. I want to know why you went into business to do what you do. I want to understand the real passion behind you and why you started in business. Now, as a journalist and a former editor of a business magazine, I've interviewed some really high-profile people and everyday people. And every single story excites me. And it just fills me with passion, with energy and love, because business, startup, entrepreneurship, and people being in business, it takes balls, it takes strength, it takes courage, because there's so many dark days when you're starting out, and it can be dark days even when you're established. Now, I work with 4 different brackets of companies: startup, 0 to 500K, 500K to 1 million K, 1 million to 3 million, and 3 million plus. That's my 4 brackets, and they're very, very different brackets, but everybody's got a story, and we can promote our brand. So, for example, let's say you're a CCTV company. operating in the UK? Why can't you start broadcasting a day in the life of a CCTV company? Why can't you do some Facebook Lives and, excuse me, and some recordings of your engineers going to work, of reception, of calls coming in, of how your business functions? Why can't you put your business out there and say, this is who we are? I'm not talking just about the story of what the website says. I'm talking about what's inside your business, what purpose do you have, what passions you have, the people in the business, your operations, your processes, you. People are going to buy you and your story. You can share this to the world. Here's the 10 things again. If you're just joining us, Sam Adams, thanks for joining. Here's the 10 things again to consider connecting globally. Sam, I'm not sure if I can say what you do. I'll just say that you're involved in property. When I know people, when I work with people, it's very, very different than what I can say and what I can't say. But I can say that Sam Adams works in property in some respects. It'd be up to Sam to tell you exactly what she does. Andrew Cole, what do you do? Jonathan Chase, thanks for joining. Here's the 10 things, the 10 reasons. And again, if you're just joining, I wrote an article this morning appearing in the International Coaching News magazine in December, which is owned by Gerald O'Donoghue. Been a fantastic connection, who has connected me by Scott Regain in Missouri, who connected me by Tim Burt and Sean Maroney and Jesse Can, New York. The world is smaller than you think. Then I ended up back in the UK, right? So here's the 10 reasons why you should consider opening your business and your mindset and due to a global connectivity. Number 1, increase business revenue. Number 2, greater number of global connections. Number 3, discuss your business with other business owners in similar businesses from different parts of the world. Number 4, to open an exit route for your business, right? Number 5, to increase your advertising potential and business reach. Number 6, to develop yourself and your understanding of business and life in different parts of the world. Number 7, to share your passion and purpose with a global audience. Number 8, to collaborate with another country. Number 9, to become part of a group of global directors that are sharing, collaborating and helping each other to grow. And number 10, this is the most important thing. It's 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now. Number 10 is 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now. So I urge you, step forward, consider it, start to broadcast, start to share your message, and the world will shrink from this size down to about the size of this foam cap that I've got on my microphone. Mark Anthony Clark has just joined us. Sam Adams is saying also a happiness mentor and motivational speaker. So Sam is also a happiness mentor and motivational speaker. Sam, you are a diamond. What a lovely lady. I had the pleasure to meet her in London off the back of Al Grant introducing me to her with the Les Brown in London event. Lovely lady. We had a coffee in Costa at the O2 in London. Very nice to meet you, Sam, and thank you. So the world is a smaller place. The more we broadcast, the more we share our love and our mission and our values, the more it becomes. But remember this. Companies that are leading with passion and purpose right now are companies that are growing. They're not just growing in terms of revenue, they're growing in terms of their strength and their ability to attract new clients to their business. Leading with purpose and passion and teaching your managers and your team to lead with purpose and passion is so important, it's so vital. Share your dreams, share your mission statement, share your values, share them to everybody. My mission statement is to connect people across the world for their businesses to succeed. My values are love, empathy, trust, passion, motivation, inspiration, positivity in all and everything that we do. And when I coach, I share that, I resonate that, I teach that, because it's the most powerful thing you can possibly have within your business. And any employee that you've got in your company or people you work with that feel that way, they will radiate love, energy, coaching, training in a very empathetic way to their staff, and that will reflect into your customers. Now, trust me, I've worked at the dark end of the scale in direct sales, the hardest possible, close the deal, get the deal, get the deal. And it's horrible. Did that for years, and I was always sick inside. I never liked it. Love yourself, love your business, love what you do. Send your message globally. It's possible, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brady Chapman, I'm the founder of the Diamond Experience. And yes, you can inspire to achieve coaching and training services. My life has been a journey and a half. I'm 47 years of age. And at one point, a few years ago, I thought to myself, why have I faced all this adversity in business? And I've traded internationally. I've coached and worked internationally. I've reached the highs, been a millionaire, and I've been bust and broke 4 times. And I know the difference. And I know what it takes. And destiny and the universe has brought me to the place where, the Diamond Experience has created. I met some great people. But it's not just about your name. It's what you do. It's what you do. We can talk all day long, all these great things, but unless you execute it, Nothing's going to happen. Mark Anthony Clark, I read a post this morning to say, why can't Mark Anthony Clark take his business global? So, Mark, you know the answer to that. There is no reason why you cannot take your business global, brother. There is no excuse that you can possibly make to yourself to not go global. What you've got to say to yourself is, I'm going global. And then you execute. There's no excuse of a bad internet connection. Do you know why? My internet connection where I am in Writtle in Chelmsford is quite poor. That's why I bought one of these babies. That is a dongle. And that dongle here is a backup dongle. And that dongle can give me in remote areas, and you can go online, Mark, and you can do a check on broadband to see which dongle works best in your area. O2, Vodafone, EE, yeah, and 3, etc. EE is meant to be good and O2 is good. Right now, I tried Vodafone. It didn't work in my home. EE wasn't great, but when I tried O2, I get 5 megabyte upload from this mobile dongle. Now, if you're in London, that can work for you, Mark. You pay £30 a month and you can get a SIM card in there. If not, do what I do. I upgraded my phone. Yeah, I upgraded my phone, and my phone SIM card in there has got 30 gig of data. That SIM card comes out of my phone, and I put it into that broadband dongle. Are you listening, Mark? And I put it into that broadband dongle. That's an O2 dongle. That was 60 quid. Mate, I can go anywhere and broadcast at speed. There's no excuses, Mark. If you want to go global, you do it. You execute. You start it today. You go live, it's somewhere to go global. You start tagging a few people in. You connect with them. Mark, do it. Don't be afraid, brother. You've got the ability to do it. You've got the life experiences. You've got the background. You've got the experience. Take all that experience from your young life and all the pains and struggles you went through, and then, Mark, you deliver that. You deliver that passion and help people because God's given you the gift to do that. There were many times in my life where I thought, oh, no, not again. I built a business. It's gone multi-million, and I've lost it. And then you pick yourself back up and say, what am I doing now? You know your purpose, the same as I know my purpose. My purpose is to reach out and help coach and connect people. Mark, you know your purpose. So, Mark, there's no excuses. You can do this, brother. You've got this. Get your dongle, get your laptop, sit down in front of your camera, get yourself a microphone, 70, 80 quid. If you can't find the money, get someone to sponsor you. Whatever it is, there's no excuses. Make it happen. Start broadcasting. When you first start broadcasting to the world, you're going to get a 0. Yeah, but then you define your message. You define what you're talking about. You start to define who you are. You start to connect with people, and then it engages new conversation. For example, Mick Bailey's just joined us right now. Now, Mick Bailey and I, we go back about 10 years, right, Mick? And I'd just like to say congratulations to Mick Bailey. Yesterday, Mick was at the Whitman Business Show, and he won an award. And that award, his picture is sitting on my phone right now. And I was going to surprise Mick and do a broadcast later on about him and his company, but I'll check to see if it's okay first of all, Mick. But Mick won an award yesterday. I'm just pulling up my my phone, and this was also presented to him by Dan Cook. So I'm going to share this imagery right now. This is Mick Bailey winning his award yesterday at the Whitman Business Show. Mick runs a company called Essex Business Machines, okay? And now Mick's company has been going about 6 years. Okay, he's a fantastic guy, a knowledgeable guy. He's got an amazing story to show about how his business grew from nothing to become one of the most successful Essex-based print and copy businesses. He's not only in Essex, he's also in London and the surrounding home counties. But what makes him different, this guy, and why did he win this award? Well, that's a story for another time, but very simply, he's the most pleasurable guy to deal with. He's the most amazing character. And he's won Business Showcase, a large business showcase of the year 2017. And that is the award that he's holding in his hand right now. Congratulations, Michael Bailey. You worked very, very hard on your business. You've worked on your customer service. Next thing for you is to go global, right, Mick? And we need to talk about that. So back to you, Mark Anthony Clark. But congratulations, Mick. Great to see you win the award. You're a lovely, lovely man. And I'm very glad to be connected with you and very humbled and very privileged. Mark Anthony Clark, get your business global, brother. Number 1, increase business revenue. Number 2, greater number of global connections. Number 3, discuss your business with other business owners in similar businesses from different parts of the world. Number 4, to open an exit route for your business. Number 5, to increase your advertising potential and business reach. Number 6, to develop yourself and your understanding of business and life in different parts of the world. Number 7, to share your passion and purpose with a global audience. Number 8, to collaborate with another country. Number 9, to become part of a group of directors where you're sharing, collaborating, and helping each other grow. Now, number 10, and this is the most important part, is that there's 100 other reasons that you cannot see right now that I promise you, if you start to engage on a global scale, and even you reach back out, and what you'll realize is some of the people listening right now, Sean Maroney, Tim Burt, Scott Regain, okay, Mindy Hart, and some of the other guys that's joining. We're already talking about business twinning, and we're setting up a relationship. We're in the process of setting up a relationship with a St. Louis business magazine, and we want to connect Essex. We want to connect with the rest of the world. That's coming. If you're interested, just email me directly, me at Bradley Chapman. Bradley, I'm interested in connecting globally. I'm putting a group together. This is happening. I wasn't afraid to step forward and start to say that I'm going to operate on a global scale. And I've already picked up clients in the United States, in Africa, and 3 other countries, as well as dealing and talking to people in about 25 countries. It's just the start. And I'm so pleased of this technology because it's brought me closer to you. It's given me the ability to be able to speak online and connect with you, and then to speak offline and to speak personally. I'm so humbled. I'm so touched. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, the world is smaller than you think. As Tim Burt said last night, whether you like it or not, the world is smaller than you think. So start to engage and don't be afraid. Behind your business, there's a story. So Mick Bailey, you know, Mark, he's got a story. The cat is just below me, tickling my legs. Hello. Do you want to come and say hello? Come here. Come here, Boo-Boo. Come and say hello. This is Boo-Boo. This is the girl's cat. Say hi, Boo-Boo. Boo-Boo's a little girl cat, and she won't sit there for very long. So Boo-Boo is the girl's kittens. My kids' kittens are Molly and Millie, and she's Boo-Boo, and she's off now. She's really beautiful. We've got 2 cats that are black and white. One's called Socks, one's called Boo-Boo. And Boo-Boo just coming and tickled my leg, so I thought I'd give her a quick shout. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Do join me tonight at 5 p.m. where I'm going to be interviewing the amazing Aditya Basvar, who is from India. He's 18 years of age, just under an hour and a half. 5 p.m. Please do join us. And if you're interested in the world is smaller than you think, then join this interview tonight, because I'm interviewing a guy from India who's reached out to me. Your dogs are called Molly and Millie. No way, Wendy. No way. And that's how my daughter's names are spelled. Molly with a Y and Millie with an E. Oh, my gosh. How freaky is that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How strange. So my Wendy's dogs are called Molly and Millie. That's what my girls are called. Do join me, please, at 5 p.m. today. I'm interviewing the most amazing guy from India. Sean, please make sure you're online for this. And Tim, make sure you're online. This is going to be a big win for teams of the world, potentially, right? We are connected globally, as Tim Burt said, like it or not. Open your mind, open your business, open your life, open your heart. Share your story, share your love, share your business experience. Start to connect. Don't be afraid. When you first start broadcasting, you have a big fat 0. Then people are going to start to come, and they're going to start listening. Sam Adams is saying, Brad, any tips you can give me around becoming an international motivational speaker? Always been my big goal. Sam, absolutely. You and I are both on exactly the same track. And for motivational speaking, when I own Raw Business Magazine, which I closed in 2010, I had to shut it down. My cash flow was wrong. The concept was right, but I didn't have the technology I had today. And I messed up my accounting. I lost it. But that wasn't after publishing about 16 different editions there behind me, and about 500,000 printed copies went out around the world. And at the time I was speaking on the stage at the British Library, at the Business Startup Show, and I really started my speaking career. Then I came out of it and went back into consultancy. So speaking internationally, start right here. Perry Houses has joined. Sam, start right here. There is no greater audience you can reach in the world than starting right here. So I love inspirational speaking, and I'm building up now my process of getting books for different events, okay? And it will take some time, because you've got to build your brand, you've got to build your value. So to become a speaker, you need to have some substance behind you. Who are you? What do you do? What do you stand for? What are your topics? What do you deliver on? Which is why I'm using Facebook Live. And actually, a guy's been watching from Washington, D.C., called Bernie Swain. And Bernie Swain is the owner of the Washington Speakers Bureau. Look it up, right? So this guy's been watching me, and I'm so humbled. Little old me getting watched and tagged by Bernie Swain. Now, he's coached the last 5 prime ministers, this guy. The most amazing guy, influential guy, humbled that he's tagged a couple of my posts, I got to say. But that was the universe rewarding me for, you know, for speaking and engaging online. So now I've got to reach out, and I created a speaker's bio that's on my website, and now I've got to approach loads of speaking companies. So Sam, yes, let's do a broadcast on speaking. There's loads of help out there from G-Tech, Simone at G-Tech, and all these other places that you can learn to speak in public. But it comes down to your engagement and your execution. But we'll do something on that another time, Sam, and it will be a pleasure. But listen, for me right now, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining. This has been a broadcast on The World is Smaller Than You Think. And where I was yesterday at the Witten Business Show, and how I've been connected around the world. And I'm very humbled for everybody for watching, for listening, for contributing, and for sharing, and allowing me to tag you into videos, especially Tim Burt, Sean Maroney, and Scott Reagan, thank you. Umar Hussain, one of my dear friends and clients, and many other people that I've met on my journey. The point being is this, that say to yourself, you want to become it, or just start doing it. Now, my advice is just start doing it. Literally this morning, I was in Waterloo. I come out of a meeting with Gerard O'Donovan, the most amazing man who owns Noble Manhattan, and there's some really fantastic possibilities there for the future. I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm no different than anybody else. You know, I have my fears and I have my procrastination. We all have our moments of procrastination. But, you know, when I get my moments of inspiration, damn, right? It's like fireworks on crack on a skateboard going at 100 miles an hour. It's just like, oh, my God, this passion, this energy. I've got so much to say, so much to do. How am I going to squeeze it all into my day? Find your congruency. Be congruent with what you want to become and what you want to do. And when you're congruent, you come alive and things will just start to happen for you because you're making them happen. And you're saying to the universe, I don't want anything in return. I'm just giving. I'm giving great content. I'm helping people, coaching people to grow. And then they come back to you and say, hey, Brad, you know, really engaged by that speech you did. Can you come in to speak to my team, you know, my sales team? Can you motivate them? Absolutely. Hey, Brad, I'd love to interview you. Hey, Brad, how are things going? Could you give me a help in becoming a speaker? Yeah, sure. Hey, Brad, can you tell me how can I go global? So all these things I'm doing from my own experiences, of course, my 30 years in business, and I love it. It's my gift of all my troubles and my challenges, but actually they were my successes because it's brought me here. So look at all the good and your bad in your life, and it's what the tools you can use to move forward, right? It's the tools you can move forward. It's the tools that you can help to go global. You can do it. My article comes out in December. The world is smaller than you think, and it's unique content, so I can't share the full article, but remember the 10 things that I've shared. Now I'm just going to put them into the comments post right now, so I can share them with you, right? And just so you've got them after the broadcast. Let me just put those into the. Okay, I'm just going to put that paragraph in the thread for you right now. There it goes. Let's hope I post the right one. Yes, there it is. For some reason, I can't post it. Oh, there it goes. Right, so it's in the post now. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Join me at 5 p.m. for this amazing interview with Aditya in India, 18 years of age. This guy's going to blow you away. He is so inspiring, so motivational. Please do like and share. Look through my timeline. Find the live interview tag, which says Bradley Chapman's about to go live at 5 p.m. And please turn the notifications on. Follow me if you like what I do. Oh, and by the way, also one of the guys said to me, Lee Parsons, said, Brad, you know, go for it. So I have also created a structure of when I'm speaking online. So I thought about it, you know, a couple of nights ago while I was relaxing by the TV. And although it's in its crude form, yes, I have done it, ladies and gentlemen. I have created a structure which will be going up online soon. Can you see that? Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, there you go. So my structure is literally my broadcasting week and when I'm going to be broadcasting so you know when I'm online and what I'm doing. Melanie Grobbelaar, thank you so much for joining. Petra Snell, thanks for joining. Joe Masafia, Sean Maroney, Jerry Cheshire, thank you so much. Timber, Umar Hussain, thank you so much. I can't see the rest of the guys. Yes, I can. So Wendy Snedden, Melanie Grobbelaar, where are we? Sorry. And let me just try and scroll up here. Heidi Torres joined. Danny Ivanov, thank you. Jake Turner Coombs, thank you. Serpa, Handy Salo, thank you. Wendy Snedden, Tracy Miller, thank you. Jonathan Chase, Andrew Cole, Sam Adams, Mark Anthony Clark, thank you. Nathalie Gagny, thank you. Mick Bailey, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I missed anybody there, Jodine Bergstrom and Perry Houses, thank you guys so much. Who else we missed there? Umar, Tim, Jerry Cheshire, I think I've got you all now, and Joe Masavia. So guys, thank you for joining. Join me at 5 p.m. Remember, the world is smaller than you think. Embrace it. Don't be afraid. Oh, just one last thing before I go. Today, I was at the Union Jack Club in Waterloo. I didn't know much about this club before meeting Gerard O'Donovan, who is the CEO of Noble Manhattan Coaching Group. And thanks once again to Scott. But I just want to say it was a military club, and it's got military heritage. And there's pictures of soldiers everywhere with Victorian crosses and pictures of militaria. So I just wanted to put a message out without crying to my granddad. There he is. My granddad passed away just after my 21st birthday. And that's my granddad's medals. And on there, it says, Gramps, loved and missed. That's his war medals. That's my granddad, which I know he's with me right now. I love you, granddad, very much indeed. Nan and granddad in heaven. Bless you. And today I was at a military club and I was thinking of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. That's it for me. Get emotional thing about my nan and granddad. He used to sit me on his lap when I was a kid at the markets in London. We should drive the van in not down the street, but into the storage. And he'd keep me on his lap and he'd pull his little cap off, his peak cap. He used to be a docker in London. And he picked these chestnuts, off of the tree. We'd sit there and eat them. So, Grandad, I love you to bits. Everybody have a beautiful afternoon. I'm Bradley Chapman, founder of the Diamond Experience. Yes, you can inspire to achieve. I'm a business coach, a public author, an inspirational kind of guy, an expert team builder, and I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Wherever you are, the world is smaller than you think. Make it so. Make it happen. Don't be afraid. This is your time to shine. God bless everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget, join me 5 p.m. today if you've got time for an amazing interview with an 18-year-old Indian guy. Take care. Mwah!